When people are released from jail, they have the responsibility to appear in court. But some of these people choose to go on the run.
They go back home to mommy.
And that is when these guys come into the picture. So sit back and listen to the Off the Hook podcast with Chad and Rob.
Very fine people on both sides.
These are real stories, but the names have been changed.
What's up, guys? We're back again. We're not going to do the Chad and Rob thing again because I think everybody knows who the hell we are by now.
What's up, people?
What's up? You know, it's even an intro.
Right.
Have you noticed? So, I mean,
yeah. Both good people.
We're trying to. Anyway. So, hey, man, you know, it's been a while since we actually did a podcast because we were at the NC.
We shot 4 in a row, so we kind of put them in the bank.
Yeah, we got 2 more for you.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, we were at the NCBAA conference, North Carolina Bail Agent Association.
Yep. That's where a whole bunch of us from all over the state get together and talk about how things are going in their neck of the woods.
Right.
So that was interesting. That was fun.
I like that we actually had John Cable on.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was our last episode that we
aired. The North Carolina Department of Insurance Deputy Commissioner, the man who's in charge of it.
The one that everybody's afraid when they hear that the
DOI is coming in town.
DOI is looking at you.
Yeah. So, but it was nice to have, you know, his perspective on us and what they think and what's going on there. So,
and he, you know, for him to say that we're needed, you know, was nice.
Yeah. No, it is.
Some people have a negative outlook on what we do, and
as long as he's not knocking on our front door.
Well, yeah, we told him to come down and on a not a work related
friendly basis.
Yeah.
Come have some lunch.
Take you to lunch, you know, something like that.
So, all right. Well, on other news,
yeah. So at the time this airs, we'll be one day before a hurricane's out beside us.
Yeah,
a major hurricane.
And so Chad and I both live right on the water pretty much.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how it's going to turn out for the beaches and the.
Yeah, I've got a couple of neighbors already pulling their boats out of the marina.
Oh yeah.
You know, getting ready for it. It's supposed to not come get us, but I mean, since when has the weatherman been right, you know?
Yeah, you know, I'm worried about more just these wind gusts coming through and knocking power out. You know,
us having bad 150 miles an hour. I mean, it's a category. I think it's downgraded to a 4 now. I think.
Yeah,
but still, that's major bad.
Yeah, I ain't trying to like replace anything at the house.
No.
I hope stay off the coast.
Yeah, we're just entering hurricane season.
I know.
That's the bad part.
I think there's another one behind it.
I'm sure. I don't know. The government could be working on how to fix these things. I mean, apparently they can cloud seed. They can make storms happen, rain happen.
Yeah, see, I don't know much about that. I know we've talked about it. There's so much to it. It's like,
nah, it's a thing. It's a real thing.
Yeah,
cloud seeding's real. They've been doing it for a long time. But what else are they doing? I mean, how these storms? If you can do that, can you? You're controlling the weather here.
That's playing God almost.
Yeah, well, do that with genetics. Do it with weather.
Hell, I mean, people are chopping the wieners off.
Yeah.
I'm a man. I'm a woman.
That actually works into our story somehow. We'll tell you later.
I'm a man. I'm a woman. I'm a ma'am. Call me ma'am.
Everybody just chill out with this, man. Seriously.
Oh, God, man. What the hell is wrong with folks?
Stop the world. I want to get off. It's crazy. Anyway.
Okay.
Let's get off of that. Enough of that. We got weather issues. And now you go on to So Trump was in the news talking about bail, which is something near and dear to us.
But let me ask you, Chad.
Yeah.
All right. So this is my main question when and it all started when he said cashless bail. I don't like the word cashless bail. It's not really what it is.
That was a negative connotation used to make what we do negative. I mean, because it's cash. They tie the word cash to it. It's secured or unsecured.
Right. Secured, you need a bondsman. Unsecured, you just sign yourself out.
Secured means you have to satisfy the bond with cash or a bondsman.
Right.
Not necessarily us, but you can pay the bond in full yourself.
So
you don't need us.
My question, Chad, is on a federal level, if he tries to end cashless bail.
Cashless.
Yeah. On a federal level, how's that going to work? Because it is regulated by each state. Each state regulates their own, the bail industry. Because we know Illinois doesn't have bail.
Right.
So Kentucky doesn't have bail. Well, they have bail, but it's through the state.
Yeah, different form. Kentucky's a weird one from what I remember when we supposedly went around that state. So they will arrest you in Kentucky, and then they say you can bond out through them.
Yeah, you have to pay the state, though.
You have to pay them. So that's like
double dipping.
Okay, it's double dipping. It's like they have vested interest.
Right.
So like, I'll make your bond, normally it would be 1,000. Well, we'll make it 10,000. So, we'll add a zero to that equation.
So the state can make a little bit of money.
Yeah. How do you keep that fair? That's kind of shady in my opinion.
So Wisconsin doesn't have bail, Oregon,
parts of California, New Mexico. Which we know about New Mexico.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Like it's bad.
There's bits and pieces in each state and to different degrees.
And you can't really look at the crime statistics because they've kind of rigged them too.
The major states did not have to report certain crimes in the last census that was taken. Therefore, you got not accurate results.
So I believe that most people say, okay, it doesn't work because look at New York, look at New Jersey, look at California, look at all these places that don't have it, and look what's being happening.
Just three offhand: New York, Chicago, and L.A.
Yeah, just a major city, and it's not working. So now they're like, "Oh, okay, well, we're not." But liberals will never admit that they're wrong. Will never admit.
No, they won't. And we're used to that, right?
Yeah, we're used to it, but you know what? We don't even it don't even bother us no more because they act like a bunch of idiots anyway. So,
the crime thing that I saw that there was protests going on,
right?
And like they left the protest, and like two of them got mugged. That happened last week. Yeah, it was some kind of protest, and they got mugged leaving the protest about stopping crime or something.
Oh.
It was something stupid.
Well, did they get their crayons in their coloring book and have their safe space afterwards? They said, "Oh, now I'm mentally messed up. Now I need to go chop off my wiener."
Probably. That always helps. That always helps.
Anywho,
let's get off of that and get into our story.
Yeah, is it story time?
It is.
Is it story time?
We got a new intro.
Yeah.
And there's a reason.
And there's a reason. We'll let you know here in a second. Ready?
Yeah.
Gotta stop it. So the reason why we played that because I finally talked this man into it.
Well, I brought it up. So
yeah, he brought it up, and I was like, and I just kind of like pushed him a little bit.
So I'm a big Pantera fan. I went to Pantera with Metallica. Metallica was the main line, but now Pantera is coming back to our area, a couple hours up, Raleigh, and I've been thinking about going, and I'm so proud that my son likes decent music. And we go to the gym together, and he plays mainly Metallica, Pantera.
Yeah, all the good stuff that gets you pumped up.
Stuff that makes you want to work out hard. And I'm so proud because this the only thing he really does is working out. But he's very, he's vigilant
Focused.
about it. Which I'm happy about. I can't get him to focus on any other sport, but to me, working out is better. But anyway,
So
I haven't told him yet, but I just went online with Rob's.
Yeah, I come in this morning. I come in this morning.
Yeah.
And Chad was like, "Hey, bro, he's been talking about this concert coming up on in September." And we're sitting in here. He goes, "Hey, man," he goes, "I really want to go." I was like, I looked at it. I was like, "Man, you get the meet and greet the whole nine, bro. I'm telling you, dude.
It's a bucket list item, right?"
And I was like, "All right, let me ask this about Chad." I said, "Is this like your top bucket list? One of your top bucket list things?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Then do it." I said, "You only live once. You do it." And guess where he's going?
Yep.
Meet and greet with Pantera. Good job, bro. I'm happy for you, bro.
Backstage, the whole nine.
The whole nine.
I'm excited.
Get the best seats in the house.
So I get to meet him and I say, "Look, I work out, listen to your music almost every day for so many years. And now my son likes your music. And, these guys are aging now and getting up there. But a new generation of people that dig your music.
And you get to
which is
meet
cool.
Zach Wild.
Zach Wild, yes, sir.
Are you going to give him a t-shirt?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a couple of my black and purple octopus.
Guys, I'm telling you, if you
shirts.
ain't got your shirts or hats, you need to get them. This combination right here.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm telling you, it's bad. I'm telling you, I get so many compliments when I wear mine.
Yeah, we didn't coordinate this today, but
No, we
it just
did not.
happened to fall this way because I wore this shirt. I had to wear this because I thought it paired it well, and he was the first one to get it. And I was like, man, that works good.
It's nice. I played the band played this past Saturday night.
Yeah, did you get any compliments on the on the
Man, I
wardrobe?
got so many compliments. They were like, "Man, I like that shirt." They're like, because they were like, they looked at it and they were kind of confused because it was like they saw Off the Hook, they saw Salty Southern Gear, and they're like,
right.
"Hold on, your band's what's the name of your band?" I said, "Salty Southern Band," and they're like, "Oh, I see." I said, "Yeah, it's my business partner. That's his shirt stuff," and that's where I got the idea from.
Yeah, nobody wants the Bell Bond shirt, but I like the Off the Hook,
Right?
because I've had it so long, and we're at the coast, and the whole nine.
Yeah.
So I wanted to keep that portion of it.
Man, I got my hogtied. I got my rooster
Oh, yeah,
tail.
the
I've
hogtie.
got
I
got the Patriot tuna. I've got the OGs. Name it. I got the octopus. I got the black, the gray, the camo.
Anyway, go check out the website.
Yes.
It's offthehookgear.shop. Not a
Go
dot
check it
com.
out.
It's a dot shop. Anyway.
All right. So on to a story here, and I don't know what we're gonna call this retard.
Now, Rob.
Oh yeah, did I offend somebody? All right. Come see me. I'll buy you some crayons.
We'll give you a safe space for a little while and some crayons.
Whatever. He's a tard.
This guy he was a bad guy. He was he was conning people. He's a con artist.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how tall because he's not big at all. Let's see if
he was thin and tall. I remember the guy.
Yeah, but he was such a he's from up north.
Yeah,
Remember,
he came
was
down
such
from
a
New
t-
Jersey years ago.
He was such a talker.
Yeah. He's a talker. I could definitely see him con some older person.
He conned us, but he didn't make it all the way.
But so much.
All right, so this was like a 50,000 out of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Onslow County.
So yeah, Jacksonville here in this area is where the big Marine base is. So not a whole lot in Jacksonville.
No.
You got pawn shops, tattoo parlors, and strip clubs. That's pretty much Jacksonville, and that's where all the Marine and barbershops. Yeah, that's where all the Marines are at. So you got to give them the necessities, right?
Right.
Anyway, that's where this guy came from, that area. And
the thing about it is his daughter had co-signed the bond.
Yeah, so we thought it was decent. I mean, the co-signer was good. She owns a little, like a corner grocery store, like in between where we live. We live in. We're about 45 minutes from Jacksonville, from Wilmington.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like a little area in between there as you drive.
Really close to our house, not far.
Yeah, not that far. But I remember we first started looking for this guy, and she wasn't wanting to help. She would not return our calls, nothing.
Now, I talked to her one time.
Did you?
And she was like, "Oh, I ain't seen him, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, well.
So what do? Do you believe her?
Yeah, no, I didn't believe her. I didn't believe her.
But what are you going to do about it, right?
Right. So what do? All right, we get the forfeiture in. We start looking for this tard. And I had to go to Jacksonville for something. Chad wasn't with me. And I was like, while I'm up here, I'm going to go by and take a look at this address because, it's convenient while I was up there to go ahead and take a look, right?
Right.
Go by there. And I see it's a camper. There's a bunch of
not a trailer, but a camper.
It's a camper. So I'm looking and I don't see nothing, there's no car home. There's nothing there. So I talked to some of the neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And one neighbor, she was so helpful. Finally, it took me a minute because I went to a couple of different neighbors' houses. They're like, yeah, we see him, but we don't know him that well. He's not here much. They come in and out at night. It's kind of weird.
Oh, this guy's, what age did you put on this guy? He's up there.
He looks 60. He looks 65. He's probably
57,
in his 50s.
Yeah.
Late 50s. Rode hard put up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to paint a picture.
He's a thief and he's a drug user.
Right.
All right. So, his brain's about halfway gone anyway. All right. Well, I'm at this trailer park, campsite, whatever they are, talking to the neighbor. And she's like, yeah, people drop him off all the time, here at the house. I don't know if he's there or not because they don't drive anything. I said, okay. Well, I need to go into this camper, and that's the address on file.
So in our state, if that's the first party house, we have every right to go into the house. We can kick the door open, whatever.
Yeah. So I get up with the guy who owns the property, and I call Eric. I'm like, hey, Eric.
So Eric is another agent that we have in Jacksonville.
Right.
That he's ex-military, and he's helping us with, I think, did he write this bond?
No, I wrote this bond.
You did. Okay. But anyway, Eric helps out. We all kind of help each other get these done.
Yeah.
So
Eric come out there. When I got through talking to the owner of the property, I told him what we were about to do, go in. He said, cool, no problem. He goes, he owes me money. I'm going to kick him off anyway. I've told him he had to get off and get his place off. He hasn't done it yet. So if you let me know what you find in there. I said, okay, cool. So we go in the trailer.
Yep.
Clear it out. It's full of junk, pretty much. And we find all of his court papers, his probation papers, the whole nine. All of it's in there saying.
So he's aware of what he had to do.
Very aware of it.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, while we're in there, we're looking for certain things that kind of give us clues of where they might be.
Okay.
Nothing. We see a bunch of like you know how you get the phone chargers and stuff that you buy from the grocery stores. There's like a bunch of phone accessories in boxes in there. I'm like, what's going on here? It looks like they're stealing stuff and like selling them dirt cheap to get whatever they get their drugs.
Right. We've seen this scenario,
which makes about sense. And all right, so I'll leave. The neighbors, I give them all my number. Let the owner know if you see him, let me know. Come back and kind of report back to Chad what was going on. And we start digging in more. Come to find out, after Chad does some digging and Eric, that he's on bond with another bondsman up there in Jacksonville locally that he hasn't missed on yet.
So this is significant because he might have information we don't have.
Right.
He might, being able to get in contact with the guy when we can't. So we look him up. And we're able to look through the courts, pull the paperwork in the clerk of court, find the bondsman, bonding company, and then we can reach out to him.
And this bondsman is new.
Yeah, he's new. He doesn't exactly know what he's facing. Because he hasn't received a forfeiture in the mail. It's not real to him yet.
Right.
So we reach out to him. We explain everything. Like, yeah, your bond hasn't forfeited yet. Ours is, but if we have an issue here, you're going to have an issue.
Right.
So it's in your best interest
to help us out too.
Help us, to help you, to help us.
Right. So he's all about it.
Yeah. So he's all about it. So yeah, he was a cool guy.
And we get up, we get a plan together for him to get up with him. And I want to say it took about a day to get that.
He
organized.
was still good with the guy though.
Yeah, he was still good with him.
Yeah.
Guy answered the phone for him and the whole nine.
Yeah. Which is crazy. I guess that he knew that he knew to brush us off.
Right. And I think what we had the bondsman to do was say, hey, there's some money involved in doing some work. And he was all about it. And that's why he, pepped up, because he's
The defendant.
the defendant.
Yeah.
So we were like, all right, so this is what we need to do. We need to set something up. So we knew that this guy's daughter owned this little convenience store, grocery store type place.
It's a good location for us to watch.
Yep.
To set up a sting.
Yep.
So to speak.
We sat across the street.
Yep.
For a while.
Yeah, we could sit across the street. It's like a 4-lane highway.
17.
Yeah. Well, people don't know this. You got to paint the picture, dude.
Yeah.
4-lane highway. Then you got the little store on the corner. And then across the 4 lanes is another little strip mall thing. So we're sitting over there, binoculars, watching, waiting for our car to arrive.
And they're taking forever because he's on druggy time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Druggy time.
Druggies aren't exactly punctual.
No, they're not. They're not on time. I mean, this guy can't even make it to court. So
I guess we could have said there was a bag of drugs for him, and he would have hurried up.
He may have.
He may have.
He may have.
There's a rock waiting for you in the paper bag at the store. We gotta go.
I'm on the way. So we sit there and waited, and finally, I think, Chad, we moved to the parking lot of this little store because there were so many cars there that we could.
Mm-hmm.
So we went.
Windows are tinted, and he probably wouldn't even recognize us.
No, he wouldn't recognize us. So we're sitting there, we're waiting, and this guy doesn't know what Chad or I look like because he never met us face to face. But his daughter does, who owns the store. But I think I went into the store to see the layout of the store was.
Yeah, so we know kind of what we're walking into.
And she wasn't working. It was some young kid.
So yeah, then you're not recognized, and it's all good.
Right.
Yeah.
So go in there, get like a water and whatever. Come back out. I'm sitting down, and they're on the way. The bondsman's like, all right, he's on the way. He's following me right now. So they both pull up.
Mm-hmm.
And when they pull up, we see our guy. Eric's on the other side of the store because we didn't know which side he was going to get on. So
of the building.
Of the building, yeah.
One's on the other. Yeah. So we have to time it right to go in to kind of basically corner him in this little
and we wanted to make sure that
we didn't know about back doors and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Because he's worked there. He did work inside the store.
Yep.
Like construction.
Because they've added on to that place if you haven't seen it. So they come pulling up, and they pull up literally a couple cars away from us. And we see him get out and go in. Now, once he goes in, we're on the phone with Eric too.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, all right, Eric, come on. And I jump out, and I run in. You're right behind me.
Yeah.
Eric's right behind me. And I go in, and here's the thing that kind of shocked me because I didn't see him in the general store area. I'm like, what the hell did he go? Well, kind of find out there, I heard him, and there was like a little room, go through a little doorway, and there's a room
like
where they're doing all the construction work at.
Like a curtain to keep the dust down or something like that. Yeah.
And so when I walked through there, I saw him standing there with the other bondsmen. They're sitting there talking, and I go, Mr. Crackhead.
Yeah, we didn't give him a name. That's right.
We didn't give him a name.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Crackhead. He looks at me, he goes, yeah. I said, put your hands behind your back. He said, what for? I said, do it now. I'm like, I'll tell you in a second.
Oh, this is bullshit.
And he starts to try to
buck a
little bit, but he's a little guy. You almost about to break him.
Wasn't short. He was thin and kind of tall, if I remember.
You still break him like a
Well,
toothpick.
yeah. I mean, a crackhead will act like they're Superman.
Yeah, or to wash a car for $5, do a good job at it. So we get him in handcuffs, and we go outside.
Yeah,
and we're sitting there, and we call the probation because they knew what was going on.
So yeah, his probation couldn't find him. Remember that?
Yeah.
In Jacksonville, they couldn't find this guy, and they were like, we called him. They're like, we want him. We'll come and get him. And they sent They sent.
He's two little guy.
Okay.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, back up before you say guy. Like I said earlier, that's going to come into play right about now.
Oh yeah.
So we wait and we wait. We're like on the tailgate of a truck, and we got him and actually his wife. We don't have her in handcuffs, but she has a warrant she doesn't know about. And we're like, we tell them over the phone, we got both of them here, and she's sitting there freely. She can go if she wanted to.
Yeah.
And but our target, he's in handcuffs, and he's just sitting there, and they're just talking, and
he, now mind you, he's trying to talk his way out.
oh
of
yeah,
this.
he's trying to talk his way out. That's his key is his mouth, his gift of gab, so to speak. And we wait, and finally this patrol car pulls up, and we see one portly little person get out, and another one that looks a little off from a distance, and they come closer.
So I think it was actually a chick that wanted to be the dude. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, you see where we're going with this.
Yeah.
It had like a little facial hair, but it looked like somebody cut some pubic hair off and glued it on, in various spots.
Yeah.
They
A little
were kinda
weird.
like it, and like you're like not quite right here. I guess you were. They were Transformer.
Yeah. Yeah. But here's the thing, like, all right, so we're still respectful,
We were. I mean,
and I'm like,
evidently it's hard to get help in Jacksonville.
I'm like, sir, ma'am,
what do we call you? I don't know.
I
don't want to be disrespectful here, but you, he, him, her, it. Cover all the bases. Right?
them, they,
I don't
chick
know.
with winners. I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, they take them. So they take both of them.
I didn't care what it was that came and got him. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool.
You damn right.
So they look good to get to bring it back. Somebody they couldn't find, and we felt better because we get off the bond. I still get notifications about this guy. So VineLink is a service that we use. Anybody can use this. VineLink was basically a real brief summary of VineLink. I read years ago that it was two brothers. They had a sister. The sister witnessed a murder, and she testified in court against this guy. The guy went to jail. They did not get any kind of notification of the guy being released from prison. Guy got out of prison, went and killed the lady who testified against him. So the two brothers started this website called VineLink. And what it does is it notifies you of any person that you enter into it as to their status of being in a prison, jail, any movement, anything like that. So continue to get notifications on this guy years later of. And I think
he's called since then, wanting us to bond him out again.
He did in the beginning, yeah. And you're like, no, not happening, dude. And anyway, yeah. So that was the story of this guy, and then by the way, his wife did get served on her warrant, so the two of them got to go take a ride together. So we kept them together. See, wasn't that nice?
They get to lovey-dovey each other before they go see.
We didn't know that she. I mean, we knew that she had another warrant. We heard, but she didn't have to stick around.
It wasn't like I didn't care. Like she can do whatever she wanted to do.
They wanted to be together, and together they are.
Together they are. Now, I don't know what happened. They had a nice camper, but I mean, it was trashed. Yeah, it was a nice camper. It was just trashed. I think it was like a fifth wheel.
Oh.
But it was nice. But,
well, maybe one day they'll get to see it again.
Who knows? I think he's in prison now.
Yeah.
He's got to be. For all them charges he overhead. Oh. Anyway, man, time's up already.
Yep.
That was quick.
That's our story on the crackhead guy that we're going to call him Crackhead.
Just Mr. Crackhead. Because that's what he was.
Don't do crack.
Yeah. Crack is whack.
Gives you bad decisions.
Bad teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Smells like burnt styrofoam.
Yeah. I think I've smelt it. Yeah. It's like, that's a good summary of what it smells like. It's
horrible smelling.
Burning.
I kicked in the door one time in Atlanta, Georgia. And it hit me in the face. And I started gagging. It was that bad.
Yeah.
Like it was Ugh, never want to hear it smell that again.
Georgia. Yeah, we went to a meth house in Georgia.
Ugh, yeah. Man, that's one you got to tell. That's one you got to write up on the board.
That was in the mountains of Georgia.
Yeah. It's horrible. Anyway. So,
well,
hey, guys, that's another great episode of Off the Hook Bail Bonds podcast. If you like what you hear,
you'll listen to the end as the outro. It says all that, Rob. You don't have to
does
say
it?
Yeah, it says all that.
Oh, it doesn't say
Just listen to the outro.
It doesn't. Is it?
And you'll get what he was going to
YouTube?
say. He said many times.
YouTube. Anyway, it's on all the stuff. Take a look. Subscribe. Help support us.
Yeah. Come check it out.
Well, that's it. I'm Rob.
I'm Chad, and don't be a hoe and share the show.
Hey.
Sorry, I hadn't. Andy Patel.
You've been listening to Off the Hook with Chad and Rob. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And be sure to follow us for notifications for another exciting episode. But in the meantime, you can go to our website at www.offthehookbail.com to see more. So until next time, stay out of trouble, or it'll be you that needs to get off the hook. See you soon.